Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Atari A to Z Flashback, a series of explorations of the 150 games that make up Atari Flashback Classics for Nintendo Switch. Today's game is Stellar Track, which was a 1980 release from Atari, published exclusively through Sears tele-games brand, alongside Steeplechase and Submarine Commander. It was developed by Rob Zudibble and is an Atari 2600 take on the classic mainframe Star Trek game. And it was originally known as Stellar Trek, after the Atari 2600 codename, which was Stellar, and obviously Star Trek. And it was renamed prior to release, presumably to avoid copyright issues, although that never seemed to bother the creators of the original Star Trek games. It's actually a surprisingly ambitious game to put on the Atari 2600 when you consider that the platform is not particularly well known for its text-based games, but, well, we'll see how it does. Let's go play Stellar Track. Okay, welcome back once again to Atari Flashback Classics, where today we're taking a look at Stellar Track, the Atari 2600 adaptation of the classic mainframe Star Trek game. As always, let's start with a look at the manual. Stellar Trek game instructions. History of the interstellar conflict, with a piece of artwork stolen from the cover of Star Raiders on the Atari 8-bit. It is 2,000 years since the unification of our planet, and we Terrans have peacefully excelled in art, philosophy and science. Our technology has mastered all but one problem, the hyperwarp drive, which would enable us to travel to other planets. Trapped in our own solar system for lack of the hyperwarp drive, there seems to be no way out until we are discovered by extraterrestrial life. These aliens are anxious to trade their hyperwarp technology for Terran art and science to revitalise their stagnant culture. As time passes, we Terrans expand our empire through interstellar trade and the use of hyperwarp technology. Increasingly, the Terrans and aliens compete over the riches in the universe. We develop phased energy weapons, or phasers, and force shields, while the aliens insist on escorting their merchant envoys with warships. Tension begins to grow. The Terran government, directed by the House of Viceroys, decides to build an indestructible starfleet and 2 galactic starbases to ensure cosmic military supremacy. With the invention of a deadly photon launcher and the virtual invisibility of the starbases, their location is a closely guarded secret, we Terrans feel that a single super warship can keep the scattered alien fleet in check. You are the commander and you are the captain and sole commander of that warship. While the Viceroys are relaxing and confident of our military superiority, the alien Council of Elders ruled that the Terran culture has to be destroyed. This is to be done before alien dominance in the heavens is lost. As the Terran starship commander, you must throw back the alien invasion. Well, that escalated a bit quickly, didn't it? It was like, hey, let's trade, and here you can have our hyperwarp drive, you can have some of our art, and then let's fight. Anyway, yes. The object of your mission is to destroy the aliens in the galaxy with photons or phasers before they destroy you. If you run out of time, stardates or fuel energy, we Terrans are lost. Note, the complexity of Stellar Track will make it necessary for you to periodically refer to this manual during your first several missions. It is also a good idea to use a notepad and pencil to keep track of vital information during each mission. Okay, so your goal in this, if you've never come across the mainframe Star Trek game, is that you have a sort of galaxy. It's a bit like Star Raiders, basically, without the action sequences. So you have a sort of galaxy map, and you need to track down where the aliens are, and then you need to destroy them. And you have to destroy them all before time runs out or you run out of energy. So, the galaxy is divided into 36 quadrants, and each quadrant is divided into 64 sectors. It may help to think of the quadrants as states and the sectors as cities within those states. The general flow of your mission is use long-range scan to see which quadrants contain aliens or starbases, use the warp command to travel or jump among the quadrants and sectors as you go after aliens and starbases, use the short-range scan to see which sectors contain aliens and starbases, use photon and phasers to destroy aliens. Use the status command to keep track of aliens remaining. Use starbases to refuel and repair damage. Use the galaxy map to coordinate the entire mission. Okay. Just trying to remember how you control this. Okay, so when you're doing directions, it goes clockwise around the 8 directions, so 1 at the top, and then around in each direction up to 8. Okay, well, let's give it a go. We can always refer back to the manual if we need to. Just going to check the settings as well. So we have authentic flicker. That's quite important for this one, as you'll see. And console power. Here we go. All right. Starfleet to Starship Commander. Your mission is to destroy 19 alien warships in 26 stardates. Now, if you look carefully, you might be able to see that this text is flickering on the screen. That's because of the way that this game is displayed on the Atari 2600. It uses some graphical trickery to ensure that you can that it can display all this text. So it's basically rapidly alternating between different lines on screen, so it can display more stuff on the screen than it's normally able to. And that's how it's able to be such a text-heavy game. It does mean that the game as a whole constantly flickers like this. You can actually turn the filtered mode on in Atari Flashback Classics to kind of lessen that effect a little bit, but for the authentic experience, we're going for Flicker Central. All right, so let's begin. So 19 alien warships in 26 stardates. So you then choose your command using the joystick here. So we'll do a long-range scan first of all. And so we can see on the map, we are currently in quadrant 1-6, which I think is that bottom left corner. And next to us, in the quadrant to the right, there are 2 aliens, I think that is. So those 2 numbers, the first digit is the number of aliens, and the second digit is the number of star bases. So what we need to do is we need to head in that direction to the right. So if we go warp, and if we remember that the course is starting 1, pointing straight up, 2, up and right, 3 to the right. That's where we need to go. We want to go course 3 and factor 1, 0. So we're now at red alert because there are aliens in this sector. So what we need to do here is we need to do a short range scan. So we are the Enterprise looking thing that is currently at coordinate 8-7. So we've got an alien right next to us, and there's an alien at 4-3 as well. So the alien that's right next to us we should be able to destroy using our phasers. So we've been hit for 12 units from the alien at 4-3, and we've got 2,888 energy units left. We've also been hit for 48 units from the alien that's right next to us. We've got 2,840 energy units left. So our job now is to get blasting. So we'll use our phasers, and you need to choose how much energy you want to spend on it. So let's start with 100. That might be a little bit too much for what we want, but let's go for 100. So it has to be a 3-digit number. So that basically split our damage between those 2 enemies there. Let's try that again, another 100 units. 12 unit hit on the alien at 4-3. 3 left on the one at 7-8. So the way phasers work is that they cost more. You need more energy to do more damage at a distance. So the one that's closer to us we're doing more damage to because it's closer to us. So if we then do phasers, let's do 100 again. So that's destroyed the one at 4-3. What we could do is we could move closer to the one that is at 4-3. So if we just count on the screen, if we go at course 8, 1, 2, 3, 0.3. Course 8, 0.3. That should take us right next to that alien. There we go. So he's going to continue to hit us, but I believe it said he had about 67 units left. So let's do a shot for 75. There we go. All done. Right. Then we continue. Let's just check our status for now. There's 17 aliens left. Stardate 25 still to go. You got energy 2,355, 9 photon torpedoes, and no damage. Wonderful. Right. Long range scan. So there's 2 aliens in the quadrant to our right, and 1 in the quadrant that is northeast of where we are. So let's head on over, I guess. So let's just check there's no stars in the way. There aren't. If you try and warp through a star, you will waste your energy and time. So don't do that. Right, so what we need to do is we need to go warp, direction 3, which is directly east, and then a factor of, let's just go 1.0 again. Red alert! Alright, short range scan. There's 1 in the corner, and there's 1 quite close to us over there. So 19 units hit from the one at 8.6. That's the one that's close-ish to us. 12 units from the one at 1.8. That's the one down in the corner. Okay, I'm going to fire a photon torpedo this time. Oh, no, I'm not actually, because I'm not in quite the right position to do that. Where am I? No, I need to move 1 over. Alright, so I'm going to go warp course 3 back to 0.1. That'll move us there. Right, and I should now be able to fire a photon torpedo at course 4, which is southeast. And photon torpedoes basically immediately destroy enemies. So you only have a few of them though, but they are very handy for destroying things that are dangerous, basically. Right, now what? I guess we could try and get close to that one in the corner and use the phasers. So let's go warp. Sorry if you can hear the meowing. I think my cat would like to leave the room. And my wife is now letting her out of the room. That's good. Right, so if we take course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should take us straight south. If we then go 0.3 to the south. That puts us there. We're taking a bit of damage from their phasers, but nothing to really worry about at the moment. Let's get right next to them. So course 7 should take us west. Go 0.4. 48 unit hit there. So phasers. Let's do a 100. Nice. Lovely stuff. Right, quick scan of the area. Nothing to our east, so we may as well go north from here. And we can go straight north because there's no stars in the way. So, prepare to warp. Course 1, which is straight north. Factor 1. Red alert! Okay, so if we go 2 sectors to the north, we should be able to photon him. So course 1 is straight up. And what did I say? 2 sectors north. Oh, hello. Oh, do I have a period of time before I can use my launcher again. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Time to fire some phasers then, I guess. $67 left. Oh! That's annoying. Alien destroyed! Marvellous. Alright, long range scan. Nothing around us. We are currently in 3-5. So there's nothing to the north of us, nothing to the east of us. So if we try and warp 2 quadrants to the north. No stars in the way here. Okay, nothing here. Right, there's a starbase to our east, which is worth remembering because we might need to go and restock on energy at some point. So status, 3 more turns until we can launch again. So let's warp. Oh dear, did I hit a star? Oh no. How frustrating. Alright, warp to course 3 and 0.2 forwards. There we go. And then warp 1 quadrant to the north. Short range scan. Pretty close already. Only 981 energy units left though. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. $50 unit hit. Alright, another one of them should finish them off. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright, I should probably go and pay that starbase a visit to go and restore our energy, I guess. So we need to go southeast from here. Which we should be able to do. Let's try it. So southeast would be 1, 2, 3. Warp back to 1. I see no starbase. Four, 2. Yeah, okay. I miscalculated something somewhere. Alright, so 1 is north, 2 is northeast, 3 is east, 4 is southeast, 5 is south. So take me 1 down. Okay, so we've got the grey background there. That means we've got a starbase nearby. So do we move on to the starbase to dock with it, I guess? I warp 1. So we check our status now. Yeah, our energy's back up to 3,000 now, and it's restocked our excuse me, restocked our photons, and we are good to go. Alright, long range scan. 2 aliens to our southeast. And quite a few all over the place. So the galaxy map basically shows you everything you've discovered so far, whereas the long range scan is how you get new information on these sectors that are surrounding where you are currently. Okay, so if we head to the southeast, which we should be able to do. So warp 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1.0. Red alert! Okay, two bad boys here. Not really an optimal position to hit both of them at the same time, so let's... Let's move there and use a photon on course 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! Wrong. Shit. I think I counted wrong. You know, launcher is okay. Okay, so I can just launch another one straight away. Right, let me think. 1, straight up. 2, northeast. 3, no, it should be 5, shouldn't it? Idiot! That's more like it. Okay, then we can go and deal with the other one. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the south. Now this one will be course 3. Boom! Alright, how are we doing? 16 star dates left, 11 aliens left to go. We're not doing too badly. Not doing too badly. Where are we? 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's one to the northeast of where we are. I know northeast isn't really a direction in space, but you know what I mean. Any stars in the way? No, it doesn't look like it. So, whoop. Course 2. 1.0. There we go. Short range scan. And you're right next to us. That's a bad place for you to be, isn't it? Ouch. That's also a bad place for me to be. Phasers. Fire. Nicely done. Probably overkill, but it did the job. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So there's some aliens to the north of where we are. Oops. Need to get in the habit of checking checking the short range scan so I don't bump into stars. Alright. Alright, whoop. Back to 1. Red alert! Oh, are you prime positioned for a photon in the face? I think you are. Oh. Curses. 5 turns until I can use my photons again. Annoying. How annoying. Right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to the northeast. Nice. 100 from point blank seems to kill most of them, which is good. Long range scan. We're in 6-2, so there's 2 to the northwest of where we are. And we should be able to go directly in that direction. So northwest is 8. Marvellous. Suboptimal positioning, but I'll deal with that in a moment. So let's go. Couple to the north. photons aren't ready yet, are they? In that case, let's go for a point blank shot. So 4 to the west. So west would be 7. Nicely done. How are those photons doing? 4 turns still. All right. Let's go. There. Nicely done. That finished them off. 12 star dates and 7 aliens left to go. Long range scan. There's a 1 to our west. Oh, hold on. Oh well, I've done it now. If I hit a star, I hit a star. There we go. How's my photons doing? Still a few turns left to fix them. Good, very good. Getting a bit low on energy. Where am I? 4-1. Could go and see the starbase again. Probably not a terrible idea. Okay, let's do that then. There's a star in the way, so let's just move one over. And then we should be able to just warp 2 to the south. 2 full quadrants to the south. There we are. I think as long as there isn't a star in your way in the sector that you're in, you can basically warp through all the other ones without having to worry about there being obstacles in the way. So that's how you get around a bit more quickly. Short range scan. There's the starbase. 2 to the south. And restocked. Okay, so that's not what I meant to do. Galaxy map. Alright, if we go 2 to the west. How many aliens are left? 6. How many are on the map? 2, 4, 5. Okay, I hope they're not in the bottom right corner, but we'll see. So if we warp 2 quadrants to the west. We're getting low on time. Two quadrants to the west, which is 7. Okay. Right, let's go 2 to the southeast. And then fire a photon. Get rid of him. And just shuffle a little bit forwards. Oh dear, what happened there? Oh no, my engines are buggered. Well, that's not good, is it? Okay, so I guess we're going to have to blast away with phasers for a bit. No, that's not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do at all. Phasers, that's what I meant to do. Go on, give it some welly. You can get them from there. Nicely done. 4 aliens left to go, 7 stardates left to go, 2 turns before my engines do anything. Okay, so I guess I've just got to try that again. It's sitting there turning the key. Move, damn you! We can just sort of hobble along a little bit. Engines are okay now. They've been repaired, so that's good. So there should be 2 just above where we are. Let's do a long-range scan. They're going to be down in the bottom right corner, aren't they? That's upsetting. Oh well. Let's do what we can. So course 1. Got loads of energy. Got loads of energy. Blast them. Do that again. Oh, why are you not dead? Oh, you cheeky fucker. Now you're dead. 4 stargates left, 2 aliens left. There's 1. And the other one is going to be down in the corner. I know it. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. Alright, course 2. Short range scan. Warp 1, 2, 3, 4 to the south. And give it some... Oh no! Why are they always broken? Right, where am I? 3, 1. So if I go 1, 2... 3, 4 to 1, 2, 3 to the southeast. Run out of time. Starfleet to Starship Commander. Our galaxy must now surrender to the aliens. New rank is Ensign. Alright, so I failed, but I didn't do terribly. So at least I got a rank out of it, so which is something. Okay, yeah, I'm impressed that that works as well as it does on the Atari 2600, because this is a game that is typically associated with home computers and mainframe computers and that sort of thing. So to see it working so well on the Atari 2600, albeit with that horrible flickery text, it's pretty impressive. I can't think of any other Atari 2600 games that are as text heavy as this and as strategic as this. So this is actually quite a remarkable game, even though it might not look like much. It's not very exciting to watch or anything like that. It's fun to play. If you like the classic Star Trek game, this is actually a perfectly competent version of it. And then you have the enjoyable novelty value of being able to play it on the Atari 2600. And there's infinite replay value here as well, because every time you start up the game, it generates a new galaxy for you. And more to the point, it also gives you a brand new objective. So if you look here, this time our objective is to destroy 11 alien warships in 18 star dates. If you restart again, "19 alien warships in 26 star dates." It does change every so often, honestly. 33 alien warships in 36 star dates. So according to what you're in the mood for, you can keep cycling around until you get the type of game that you're in the mood for. So if you want a really long game, you can have one, or if you want a really short game, you can do that. Only trouble is you have to sort of cycle around that manually until you find exactly what you want. But yeah, a lot of variety there, potentially infinite replay value with that one, which is something to be applauded in Atari 2600 games, and it's infinite replay value rather through kind of sort of infinite variations rather than it just being difficult. If you see what I mean. So yeah, quite a remarkable program, that one, actually. So good job. All right, let's leave that there for today. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.